How's it going, everyone? Thank you for showing interest in joining the channel membership. In this video, we'll be breaking down everything that is included when you join the membership. So first of all, just wanted to give you guys a breakdown, a little bit of a background about me. My channel name is FX Telepath, but my name is Kevin, so you guys can call me Kevin if you please. But I basically started trading back in 2019. I started trading stocks and ETFs. The first trade I ever took, I'm sure maybe some of you probably took a similar first trade. It was on a wheat stock. It was basically just a gamble. I was trading, I think it was like a support area or something like that, and I decided to buy. It was like a trade. I had a stop loss and everything, and that's when I first started trading back in 2019. And then I started to trade some ETFs and stuff too. Really not finding any success. Basically just dipping my toes in the water. But then late 2019, I came across supply and demand trading. I'm not really even sure how, but I started actually trading supply and demand in January 2020. So I learned supply and demand for a bit first. I did do, a little bit of paper trading, but also just small account testing as well. And come January 2020, I ended up funding my own account. And basically that year, I actually wasn't doing horrible. I basically risked such a small amount that I was basically a small. I said you can see right here on my screen it says break even / small losses. Pretty much I was a small losing trader. I mean, when I say small, yes, I was a small losing trader because I would risk like $5, $10 a trade. You know what I mean? Like not a lot of money, according to how I feel about, according to my account size, right? So I was just doing that in order to dip my toes in the water. And then 2021, I started to see better results and was still testing around with strategies, figuring out if do I want to be a confirmation trader, set and forget trading. There's just so much information out there. But I went from break even, losing trader, losing small, to break even / winning small. Basically just break even, nothing really crazy. But then 2022 is when I would say I was a profitable trader, but by a small amount because I was risking a small amount. And even today, I was still refining my strategy in 2022 as well. So with that being said, here we are in 2023. I am a profitable trader, semi-refining my strategy still. I'm basically semi-refining as in looking for other entries as well to kind of get more trades, but also working on increasing my position size and my win rate as well. So that's kind of what I'm working on now, and that's pretty much my whole backstory. Obviously, yes, I have my YouTube channel. I have my weekly forecasts here on YouTube. So as always, guys, if you want to see my analysis and say, oh, why should I join this guy? Why should I join this guy's membership other than this video? Well, all my forecast videos are on my YouTube channel for you guys to go watch and go back and look on your charts to see the reactions off of some of those zones that I've pointed out. So it is all there for you guys to see. And trust me, I wouldn't join either until I watch some of those videos and compare to some charts and be like, okay, this guy either knows what he's doing or he doesn't know what he's doing. And that's what I would say to do before you even consider joining. So we will continue on. And remember, if you have any questions about the membership, please do not hesitate to ask in the comments down below. Alright, so here we are on patreon.com/FXTelepath, where we can see all three memberships on display. Everything that is included in the membership is listed here. We have silver, gold, and diamond mentorship. Three options here. For the silver membership, we have daily chart analysis, weekly live stream forecasts, private Discord community group, high probability trading solver spreadsheet, and a COT Report Spreadsheet if you make an annual payment. For gold, we have everything on from silver, as well as alerts when I invest in a stock for dividend investing purposes, as well as my macro chart link. And then for the diamond membership, we have everything included in the previous memberships, as well as video lessons A to Z to learn supply and demand trading, daily market breakdown video where I go over basically my watch list every single day and I release to you guys, and then the weekly strategy Q&A Zoom session on Sunday for about 1 hour on Zoom. So that is all three memberships, and as you can see the prices, but we will get into that a little bit later. So as we move on in this video, we will break down each and every single thing included in the membership. All right, so the first thing that is included in the membership, basically the most important thing in my opinion, and it comes with all memberships, is the daily chart analysis. And basically what this means is, it is what it means. It is the title. You get my daily chart analysis. So basically, in a nutshell, if you look at my 4-chart layout here on my screen, you can see I have my weekly chart on my top left, my 4-hour chart on the top right, my daily chart is on my bottom left, and my 1-hour chart is on the bottom right. So you get access to all 4 of my charts. Let me show you guys how this works. So basically, I send you guys a link, and you can see at the top of my screen here, this is a link to this whole chart layout, and you get that link, and then you simply copy it into your browser, and this chart will show up on your browser. Just like this. So I have another browser loaded up. So say you take this link, I send it to you after you join, you load up your other browser, and boom, here we are. So this is in view mode only, as you can see, view mode only, but that's okay. You cannot edit it, but that's okay. You still will have your own chart layout as well with your own trading view charts. So, but then you can still zoom in here and you can see, okay, Kevin's 4-hour zone is right here. Maybe I'll look to trade a confirmation entry in here and also down here or something like that, right? And so basically these zones will show up on your chart. Let me show you guys exactly how this works. So let's just say here on the GBP, JPY on the 1-hour chart, if I wanted to, if I draw a zone right here, that zone will show up for you guys. Just for an example, let's show a test. So hello. I'm going to write hello on this chart on the 1-hour chart, and then we'll go over to here. And if you look, oh, here it is. Boom. Hello, right on your chart. So that's how these zones will show up on your chart. It's actually a pretty cool feature and very convenient so that I can share my analysis with everybody who is a member. And so these charts are updated throughout the day on a daily basis, like I said, on the weekly, daily, 4-hour, and 1-hour. And how you can use these zones is, not every zone is a trade, obviously, but what you can do, like I said, is you could look for, say you're a day trader and you want to enter on a 5-minute chart or a 50-minute chart and look for day trades. Well, you could identify this 4-hour zone right here. You could actually set an alert like this right at my zone, add alert on GBP, JPY at 182 or whatever price it is, and say I'm going to look for confirmation inside Kevin's zones. And that's what a lot of the members are doing right now, and it seems to be working out for them. So that's how you actually go about and use this daily chart analysis, and that's pretty much all it is. Like I showed you guys exactly how it works. Everything I have on my charts, you will get on your charts. Oh, and before I forget, so what I track is the supply and demand zones, the most important ones. I track the trend. So as you can see here, this up arrow indicates a trend. So if you see an up arrow, that obviously means an uptrend. Down arrow means a downtrend, obviously, and if you don't see anything, it means that price is sideways. And then I also will do trend lines. So as you can see here, I have trend lines on the chart as well. And you can also go back and check out a lot of my old analysis. As you can see, we have a lot of these brown zones. These are zones that have been removed on my chart, but you can go back and look at all my old trend lines and zones as well. So it's definitely a learning tool, as well as a tool that you guys can use on a regular basis in your trading. So it's definitely a very interesting point of the membership, and in my opinion, it's the core idea of the membership. Because if you are a member and you say, oh, well, what zone are you looking at on USD CAD? Well, then you just open your USD CAD chart and you see, okay, boom, there's the daily chart on the USD CAD. There's the zone Kevin's looking at, right? So that is my daily chart analysis in a nutshell. All right, so the second part of all memberships is the Sunday live stream forecast. So what that is the members only live stream forecast. You guys can come and join in, or you can request any forecast on any market. Now this is the current markets that we go over in the Sunday live stream forecast, and I go over every single important supply and demand zone that I think could work out or might not work out, and give my best personal opinions on the market. So these are the markets we go over currently, but you guys can go in the Discord group and actually point out which ones you want me to go over. So if you want me to add a crypto or a stock or a certain forex pair I'm not included, or a certain commodity or anything, I will go over anything. It could be any weird stock. As long as it's on the chart, I will go over it every single Sunday as long as you guys are a member. So that is what the Sunday live stream forecast is about, every single Sunday for members only. And like I said, if you guys have any requests, any time frames, I will go over them. So that is the Sunday live stream forecast for the silver members and up. All right, now we're going to talk about the Discord group. So this is a private Discord group for members only. You get this for any membership, and this is basically where the membership is pretty much run. We have our main chat, rules, welcome, member notes here. But we have our trading lounge here where we have our trading chat, Forex, gold, and trader view for the members, as well as request tabs where you can request, like I said, the Sunday live stream forecast. You can do your requests in here. Then obviously down below we have our Diamond members only area down there. If you're a Diamond member, I will add you to that, and then you'll have access to that area. So that is the Discord group in a nutshell, and it's as active as you guys want, right? So if you want to post a lot, we have some members. This person here, Maz, he's been posting a lot lately, and it's great. It's not a super huge group yet, but it's somewhere we can learn, right? He posted his charts here. He posted his top-down 15-minute demand zone here. Then he posted his entry time frame on the 3-minute. He posted his demand zone here and the trade. So he's being as active as he can and sharing his analysis, right? Same with Jay Stacks here. So this Discord group is as active as you make it, guys, and it's a great place to talk with other supply and demand traders and a great place to learn. I know me growing up, or not growing up, but growing up in the trading world, I learned a lot from being in different Discord groups and talking with fellow traders and playing off of different ideas, right? So this is a great place for you guys to come in and learn, and obviously it's a place where I also will post links to everything that you guys need in the membership as well. So another feature that is included in the membership, if you make one annual payment, you get lifetime access to this COT Report Spreadsheet. You can go back and check all of the bank's positions throughout time and compare it to your chart to see how price reacted when they added to the positions or when they got rid of their positions. So this is the COT Report Spreadsheet. Like I said, lifetime access is available if you sign up annually to any of the tiers. All right, so another part of the gold membership is you get a link to my macro chart analysis. So it is the exact same thing as the daily chart analysis, except for it is on a macro chart. So as you can see here, it is a 12-month chart, a 6-month chart on the top right, 3-month chart on the bottom left, and then a monthly chart on the bottom right. So it's the exact same method of how the chart works as the main daily chart analysis, and there's really nothing more else other than that. And also, this is where I do analysis on a lot of my stock positions. So clearly the gold membership is more for if you are into dividend investing and you look for at stocks. All right, so the next thing that is included in the gold membership is alerts when I invest in a dividend paying stock for the purpose of, obviously, of dividend investing. So here's a couple examples of a post I made on Patreon here where you can see I actually posted a picture of a chart. This is on March 28th at 2:33 p.m. Portfolio update. Today I bought MFC.to. This is also available on the American indexes as well. Dividend investing purposes at 24.08. I pointed out the weekly demand. This is a stock I plan on buying more if it continues to fall. I just kind of wrote my idea behind the trade. And as you can see, this was the potential setup here. Not a trade. I had no stop loss. I just simply bought here because this pays a nice dividend and it was a great dip buying opportunity. I basically treat my dividend investing looking at it as a discount. So from up here, this was discounted over 10%. And so I got a 10% discount on this stock that pays a dividend, so I'm looking to hold this. And yes, price obviously did pull back, but obviously we were buying at the right place because of where price pushed up. So that is what I try to do in the dividend investing part of the membership. And also sometimes, this is another example here, I didn't have the picture, but I just did a text update, portfolio update, March 24th at 12. Sold all of my shares of McDonald's and I bought Ford at 11.38. And as you can see with Ford, obviously we have done very, very well with that one as well. That was March, somewhere around here. It was down at this weekly demand, and Ford has just been on an absolute tear. So that is what I'm doing with the stock alerts when I invest in dividend investing stocks. So these are not trades. I cannot stress that enough. This is for, like I said, there is no stop losses or anything. It is simply just when I am buying for dividend investing purposes. All right, now we are on to the most latest thing I have added to this membership, which is the video lessons A to Z. Now, this is something I was kind of against doing for quite a long time, just based on how this industry, there's a lot of quote-unquote gurus out there selling a course or signals or whatever, and I didn't really want to be involved in that. But the problem was when I started to implement the daily market breakdown and the Sunday Zoom sessions, I had a lot of questions, and I get a lot of questions all the time from the members saying, oh, how do I qualify a zone? How do I draw a zone? What is multiple time frame analysis, right? Questions like these. And I kind of just got sick of having to explain it over and over again. That's why I created, these video lessons, so I could just send them over. So I can send you guys to this video and say, watch lesson 5. And then if you have any questions after that, then we can discuss it in the Sunday breakdown, or I can just respond to your text message or whatever, right? So that's why I created this little video lesson series here. As you can see, these are all the video lessons. I'm not going to read them all out. You guys can check them out here. And then down at the bottom, we have added bonus webinars as well. What I mean by webinar is these are clips from previous Sunday market breakdown, or Sunday Zoom sessions where I'll be talking to some of the members, talking about mindset and trading, day trading, high versus low quality zones, supply and demand trading in general, webinar. And guys, I will also be adding to this as well. So if we have a really, really good discussion in one of these Sunday Zoom sessions, I will add this to the video lessons for the new members to join in case it's really, really good. And also, if you guys have any suggestions on something I can add to the video lesson, a whole another topic, we only have 9 here. I'll add number 10. Somebody asked me the other day, well, do you have a video on backtesting? I said, no, but that's a fantastic idea. So the backtesting is what I plan on having as the 10th video. So maybe by the time you guys join this, I will already have the backtesting video. But that's part of the membership, right? I want you guys to say, hey, Kevin, I'd really appreciate if you could do a detailed video on how to do this when this happens, right? Or backtesting or whatever. And then I can add it to here so that you guys can learn and so that everybody who joins can learn as well. So these are the video lessons A to Z, and it's an aid to help you so that I can send you guys here so that you can learn, and then we can discuss after you've watched the material. Now we are on to the daily market breakdown video, the daily video that I do for the Diamond members, where basically I go over my watch list and I point out all these significant supply and demand zones that I think could possibly work on a chart. So if I think that this supply zone could be good for a potential set and forget trade like that, I will mention that. Or if I think it's good for a potential area to look for confirmation, I'll mention that. And if I think you shouldn't be trading this one at all, then I will also mention that. And that is what I will talk about in the daily market breakdown video as well. And as you can see on my Instagram here, there are plenty of results that you guys can confirm. And as always, guys, like I said, check out my weekly Forex forecast videos. It's very similar to the daily market breakdown video, except for it's throughout the week. So if you've been watching my weekly Forex forecast videos and you say, wow, I want to get this on a daily basis, well, that is where the daily market breakdown videos come into play. And I wasn't sure at first if I wanted to commit myself to doing this every single night. But honestly, I think it's great. I think it's a great way to stay connected with you guys personally throughout the week, right? It's hard to type down, oh, there's a supply zone here on Euro GBP at 0.86. We could look for confirmation here. Like, it's a lot of work to type that out, and that's why I like doing it in video format too. And it's a lot easier, and I might be able to mention things where if I was typing it out, it'd be more like robotic. So that's why I wanted to do the video format for that, and it is released before the London session. So it's released before. It's released at different times, but it is always released guaranteed before the London session begins every day. So that is the daily market breakdown, and that's one of the things I'm most excited about because I can kind of show you guys throughout the week more zones, because unfortunately the weekly Forex forecast is what it is. It's a weekly Forex forecast. Only every Friday I can do that. So that's why this is throughout the week. If you want to track my zones throughout the week and follow potential decent little trading setups throughout the week. All right, so now we are on to something else I just recently added as well, which is the Sunday's strategy Zoom session. Basically, this is where you guys can come and join in if you can make it. If not, it is always recorded, so you guys can watch after. And you guys can always submit questions for me to go over for sure. And here in these Sunday strategy Zoom sessions, we will go over the video lesson material. And we will also be going over anything that you guys want. And I'll tell you guys right now, at the time of recording this video, there is not a lot of members in the Diamond membership and not a lot of members that will tune into this live. So right now it's basically a one-on-one pretty much type format where I will explain things and you guys can ask questions. Lately we've had about 2-3 people joining. So it's a great place to get in your questions, especially if you have questions about the material in the video lessons as well. And obviously whatever I'm going over, you can ask questions as well. But that is every Sunday, and it's live on Zoom. So you guys just need to join in on Zoom, and you guys can type questions. You guys can put on your mic and ask questions live, and it's more of a detailed, hour-long breakdown of the material and about certain topics. And we get into a lot of psychology and things like that, and more detailed things where when I first started doing this, we were having some really great discussions, and I didn't actually end up recording them, unfortunately. So I kind of lost those, but we have some great discussions on psychology, and honestly, the more people in here, the better, because then the more questions and the more that we can all learn. So that is every Sunday, the strategy Zoom session that lasts about an hour long, depending on how many people are in there. Alright, so here are the payment options to join the membership. So here we are on patreon.com. First, there are 3 ways to pay. We have on Patreon, we have YouTube, and we also have wap.com for the lifetime access. And I get a lot of the same question a lot. Is the membership the same on YouTube and Patreon? Are they the same memberships? Yes, it is the exact same membership. It's just a different way to pay. If you want to stay on YouTube, you can stay on YouTube. If not, you want to come to Patreon, that's fine. So this is on Patreon here. As you can see, we have the prices all listed here, and you simply just hit join, and then you put in your payment information and you join from there. And obviously, I will get in contact with you once you join. And obviously, you can pay annually and save 15%. The max they allow me to do, I think, is 16%, but I left it at 15%. So 15% is the max you can pay, and these are the prices when you do the annual payment. Obviously, you save 15%. And then if you pay annually, as it says down here, COT Report Spreadsheet, if you pay annually, so then you'll get lifetime access to the COT Report Spreadsheet if you make any annual payment on any membership. And then as you can see here, lifetime access to full membership if you make 1 annual Diamond payment on Patreon here. So that is on Patreon. If you are looking to join on YouTube, you simply go to my YouTube channel. If you're on desktop, right next to where it says subscribe, you should see join. You click on the join button here, and you just follow the instructions from there. If you are on one of my YouTube videos on your desktop, you should see a join button right here as well. And if you are on your phone, there should be a link in the description to join on YouTube as well, if that's where you want to join. And then most recently, and first, as you can see on my Diamond membership here, it says $306 Canadian, and that's lifetime access, obviously, just for that price of $306. But then on WAP, it is only $297. So if you join on WAP, you do get that discount. I'm not sure how long this price will be, but this is the going rate at the time of recording this video, and obviously everything is included here as well. So these are the 3 ways to pay. Like I said, all 3 are the exact same thing. There's, besides this $10 discount here on WAP, the membership itself is the exact same. So there's really no difference at all. It's just the which platform you prefer to pay on. And I think actually on YouTube, for some reason, the prices are a little bit more, like $1 more on silver, I think, because it's just the way their payment setups, their payment plans are set up. But these are the 3 ways to pay for the membership. And last but not least, to wrap up the video, these are the instructions for the 3 ways to pay. So if you pay on Patreon, you will immediately be receiving a message, an automated message with a little bit of a detail with the invite to the Discord group, I believe. And then you should be able to find the posts in the Patreon posts section for the link to everything that is included in your membership. If you join on YouTube, what you need to do is go to my YouTube channel. How's it going, Trey? And if you click on the community tab here, so you can't see it here, but if you are a member, it will come up where it says silver members or diamond members. These are the links for everything that you guys need. So that's what you do if you join on YouTube. And then if you end up joining on WAP, all you guys need to do is just send me an email at fxtelepath@gmail.com, and we can get in contact and let me know that you paid on here. Or you can also get in contact with me on Instagram at fxtelepath as well. So that wraps it up, guys. Like I said at the start of the video, if you guys have any questions regarding the membership, lifetime access, whatever, do not hesitate to ask. I'll respond to every single question. And like I just said, my email, my Instagram is there if you want to get in contact with me there. If you don't want to ask the question in the comments down below, no problem. I'll get back to every single one of you guys if you have any questions. So that is the membership. In my opinion, it's one of the best memberships out there. Like I said, also remember, check out my weekly Forex forecast videos to see if you really want to join. All right, talk to you guys later.